Hi there YouTube, welcome to the additional channel, and today topic is technically Wildland Ghost Recon. I don't know how many people own the copy of the game. I did mine, I did my share. I bought $70 game, which is technically on sales for $8, which is a good hunting if you go on a real life store like GameStop and buy the game. And I have to say, well, between past few years, Ubisoft makes some bad game and decision, overflying graphic card, GPU that is overwhelming eventually. Well, I have to say, I don't know whether I should blame myself, but when I played Ubisoft Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildland, it's $70 when heading in. Well, for one, if you're going to get a computer to play Ghost Recon, I would recommend you to get a desktop. I mean, a desktop custom built with cooling system, with a overclocking 1060 GTX experience GeForce, that would be great. The minimum requirement is there. I mean, if you're going for overclocking and you want to get those crispy 4K display, not like mine, then go for it. I mean, Ghost Recon is technically $70 and you can fly helicopter. Who doesn't want to Ghost Recon? Who doesn't want to go act like US Navy SEAL dropping into nowhere and fly helicopter in and out? And you have to fly helicopter, snatching vehicles, everything like Grand Theft Auto. Well, I went stupid and go and bought a physical copy, which is $48, which doesn't contain the CD. It's just the code, so you can download from Ubisoft Uplay. And the requirements say you need to get a wow, I need a reading glass. I can't even see those many words. Oh well. It says you need a GTX 700 or 900 series, which is supported. And to be honest, Ghost Recon, at least you need uh, 32. I mean, 16 gigabyte for a RAM. I mean, mine is 8 gigabyte, and I managed to run at 30 to 34 frames sometime, or 40 or 20. Depends on your computer light spikes. And you can of course lower down the settings to a medium size, then the file will be running a little bit smoother. Or you can use Razer Cortex, which is technically helping you to get a FPS running up and down. Well, to be honest, I don't know what to say. Ghost Recon Wildland, I played like a few months back, and I have to say it does give you a inventory of weapons, and you have to choose whether you want to play loud or you want to play stealthy mode, like stealth around the campsite. And you doesn't have a diving unit, like you don't get to dive like Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3 you can just dive and see the fishes, everything. Likewise, and it's not that bad. I mean, really, it's just something overclocking speed. And I don't recommend people get a gaming laptop because mine eventually broke. A few months back when I overclocking my computer for YouTube and snatching up Ghost Recon gameplay crispy clear, I kind of overclocked it until the game decided to crash my computer and I have to send it to Acer to repair. And eventually it is a brand new laptop, and Acer decided to help me out by setting up a new network card, CPU, everything from motherboard and hardware likewise. Just for overclocking on the Ghost Recon. Story mode is not that bad. I mean, eventually you gonna destroy a PC in one way or another. I mean, some people used to play PUBG before getting Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon came out before PUBG eventually, but PUBG is not something that everybody want to play. Ghost Recon is something like PvP, and it does have a good weapon inventory, and not like Black Squad, which is another game, but it's not open world, and Ghost Recon is technically a open world game. If you go to Steam page, I will not lie, it's $70 for Singaporean dollars, and I was not amazed when I got Ghost Recon. I mean, Ghost Recon make a profitable game. It does have some lag and things. You gonna read the system requirement before buying it. And it does say Windows 7, Windows 8.1, Windows 10, 64-bit version only, processor Intel 3770 at 3.5 GHz or AMD FX. But you need a 8 GB RAM, which is not enough. And wait for it, the minimum storage space you need is 50 GB, nearly to 100 GB. I was so terrified to play it. I mean, I own two games that require 50 gigabytes or 34 gigabytes, which is Watchdog 2 and Ghost Recon. Came at first place for overclocking storage. Do I recommend? I really have to say the texture is good, helicopter is good, but not so realistic. But the desert, the other mountains, and facial recognition is technically overwhelming. I have to say they did a good job sending somebody to go to Mexico border to see drug trafficking, how the Mexico so-called warlord or drug lord in this case to be executing people. I mean, they have a life story why they created Ghost Recon in the first place. Is technically telling you that while we are doing something in the game, we need to know that Ghost Recon Wildland technically send people there to go on vacation. Well, the Ghost Recon Wildland staff kind of said it in the intro, saying that we predict this game to be at least the minimum requirement of overwhelming graphic. And we do send people to understand Mexico, and we want to make the game look so realistic to kill people that is technically threatening people likewise and executing them on public. While Ghost Recon Wildland promise a good prediction, I have to say it's a big open world. I do enjoy the story mode for the game, but most of the 80% of the game you need to get a better gaming keyboard or gaming mouse to at least pass a certain so-called run, and I have to say it's annoying in a bad way, saying pros and cons. I have to say pros is a little bit fun and overwhelming speed of killing. And I'd say also in a bad way, you have to chase after sports cars like Ferrari, likewise like sport car performing cars, and you go through the speed like overclocking it, like chase them down and shoot them down whenever you can. And you can die easily in Ghost Recon by 2 shot, 3 shot by the sniper. Or all those Mexicans go after you like some sort of katanas or something. And they have a lot of ways to shoot you down, blow you up. Even for me, I think it's a little bit overcrypt. They over prediction it's M18 and drug addictive. I mean, words are words. What can we do? And most people is stupid enough to just go and learn their language and learn what they talk. While Ghost Recon give you a many futuristic game, I have to say it's a good game. But if you're going to get Ghost Recon, I would recommend you to go Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 is coming out March 27 or 28. They postponed one day for me, I guess. It's bad news. And it's a pre-order status right now. Just a few days ago, they launched the trailer. I would expect Ghost Recon to go down to at least $50 because it's a 2017 game and it does have some server damages in it. So what the game content is technically, if you're going to buy a physical disc, it's a number of technical support number, how to get technical support in game, and you also notice there's a crowbar here just to prevent theft in the shop. I don't know why the game stop owner doesn't want to remove this shit. I mean, it could be alerted, but he insists tape on it and just scan through those card reader to deactivate the alarm system. And you have to also get ready for one of these void. You have to use coin to scratch out the code, which I already entered, so you guys won't get the code. I mean, the game is technically activated and you can't steal the game content. As much as I have to say, the game is okay. For $70, I don't recommend right now, but if you go to GameStop, hopefully you get a copy. That is $48 to $50 price point. I don't know why either I have to choose GameStop or Steam. Steam is too expensive. And I have to say, it's nearby to two other games that is pre-launch right now. It's Far Cry 5 and Assassin's Creed Origins. Those prices is still the same, and if you live in the state, you get at least that game to be so-called cheaper. And I have to say it's about, I don't know, $40. Assassin's Creed Origin down there, for me it's $70, as you can see from by Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wallet. And if you buy the other two deluxe edition, it's close to $76.99, which is $77 for deluxe edition. For Gold edition is $112.99. Make that $113 to be exact, so I don't get confused. In the state, you get cheaper, but I already got the game. So where is the game currently located on my desktop? Like I said, I play games like to chew off the game addiction. I mean, really, you guys need a better computer for this. And just to let you guys know, Ghost Recon Wildlands do give PvP, and every time they release a patch, you can predict it's a good and bad ideology for gaming. I have to say, likewise, I do enjoy shooting here and there, dying, and of course, you feel frustrated once in a while to get a game launched to death. Now it's logging in and initializing whatever data that I save on the game. So it's gonna take a while, I guess. Since Uplay used to corrupt a lot of my game, like watchdog 2, it does give some server damages, and I have to uninstall and reinstall back the game. It's a terrible experience for customer support. And I have to say, Ghost Recon also have the same thing. Terrible customer support. Like I said, Far Cry 5 pre-ordered, and you got a Doomsday Paper Pack. Okay, I don't know whatsoever. Like I said, Ghost Recon, Watchdog 2. I'm a Ubisoft. I like Ubisoft game, so don't judge me. Like this is the one. Co-op time played 1 hour and 4 minutes. Not that bad. And of course, you play Club Challenge, Club Reward. If you click on Club Reward, you will be greeted with this Ubisoft Gear Patch. Narrow Road Concept Art Pack, which is downloadable, and it's not free. It's I think it's 30 Uplay crown coin to be exact. Ghost Recon Future Solid Pack. You have to own Ghost Recon Future Solid Pack to get this reward. I don't think they sell it here yet, I guess. Watchdog 2 Dead Set Cap. You can access the game reward with this game within the game. Yeah, when you technically play it, and you can get it. And Splinter Cell Pack. You have to own Ghost Recon Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell at Blacklist to get this reward. Also not available in my Ghost Recon region. Ghost Recon Network Backpack. Visit all the section of Ghost Recon Network. Sucks. And Ghost War Crate. I think they just added get it for free. How to get it for free? I mean, for better reason. I forgot to abuse it. I haven't been in the game for a long time. Not that bad. I'm gonna find out what they have. Shot Ghost War Boost. Unlock 1-day booster to help you license the amount of XP earned in Ghost War. And not much I can say. Ghost Recon Network AK-12. Customize your loadout with Ghost Recon Network weapon skin. Tag the Ghost profile of more than 10 friends on the Ghost Recon Network, which is technically not included the Division Pack, the Unidad compressor, I don't know. Participate in the private technical tests, the closed beta, open beta, and play the game before March 31, which I currently didn't own that game back then. Ghost Recon Network Gear Patch, Go Assassin's Creed Black Flag Pack, I already did have that. Desktop wallpaper, Ubisoft t-shirt, and Ghost Recon Network headset. Use chat for the first time on Ghost Recon Network. Shitty ass. Bolivar cat. I don't even know. Shot Ghost War Booster, Ghost Recon Network t-shirt, King Lima t-shirt, XP Booster, Operation Fallen Ghost concept art pack, download. I got it at 30 Uplay coins, I guess, and I have Rainbow Six Siege pack. I know you guys gonna kill me. Anyway, Lima weapon camo, Ghost Recon Network cap, S6556 Lima. I don't know. I never take that. It's only open beta. And Spec Up Crate! Open your first Spec Up Crate for free! I'm gonna get it. And all this patch for 10. Bolivar gear patch, Lima gear patch, drone gear patch, Raving Rabbit gear patch for 10. Torn Edge weapon camo. Wow. Bunch. And I have to pause the game record. And now I'm back because I take a small mini break to the toilet. And I have to talk to one of my friend on the phone. So technically you get all these like very stupid assault rifle as well, dying of costume. I don't know. I mean, really, a lot of this is free, like crates and exclusive soundtrack, which is around 40 Ubisoft coin, I guess. Not that bad. And all this is technically giving you a reward, like once in a while you get money you get to spend on the game. I mean, it's better than shit ass loadout like Assassin's Creed Black Flag that doesn't give that much. Like I said, go to club reward, you get all this shitty ass band shit. Edward the Legend outfit, which is unlocked, the Blade of Talendo pack, and the Winfield Daughter pack. I don't get to see the game. I mean, if you have the game, then go for it. I mean, really, it's better than nothing. And if you go to Steam, go and write in watch Dog 2 is technically the same amount as Ghost Recon, close to 70 bucks. And I also bought a physical copy of Watchdog 2, and technically the game is just roaming around LA, town of New York, and hacking people's computer, flying in with great vehicle. You can play like Uber driver SF to be exact, and it's a predicting offline and online game. And if you notice, the release date is 2016, mostly positive, very positive, and a lot of people play the game, and the game network if you go online game and if you're finding a positive positive vibe to be online, I would say is shit. You won't be able to find a bachelor amount of people gonna post in and play with you because they're gonna cause a little bit of problematic online, like get the cop to chase you while you shit ass run nowhere to hide. Because I played it, I died many times. And if you notice, there's good and bad reviews because a lot of people hate it. It's like a ripped off of GTA 5. But GTA 5 is not cheap. It's 74.96 to be exact. Watchdog, the first, I got it for free, and you play. And I have to say, is shitty ass. Purchase this made the region only exclusive. Only receive English, Japanese, Korean, and traditional Chinese subtitle with English audio. Shit ass. Shit. I don't recommend the first one. The Watchdog 2, it's okay. I mean, you gotta buy it. You gotta buy the game elsewhere to get additional Germany languages and all. Because this is shitty ass. Man, they say notice. Like this shit ass. I don't like to be crampy on this game, but I'd say I got the game elsewhere. And I managed to change it to Germany, French, Italian, Spanish, and all 16 others country except Arabic, which doesn't have an audio, only have subtitles. So sad. Very sad. Very extremely sad. And this is the Season Pass Deluxe pack. I have to say a lot of people own this game. After at least a year or so, I get a game also. Like 2017, I got a game. Same as Ghost Recon, but it's technically far the end of December, somewhere November or December, I got a game. So it's not too far apart from the game company developer. It's the same as you gotta die. But to be honest, Watch Dogs 2 you need at least 16 GB to play this shitty ass game graphic that is so high. Intense, you need to change the settings so badly to get the game a little bit working. Specs, unless you wanna play laggy ass game for 20 frames per second, then fine by me, you go for it. If you're going to get both game and to overclock your computer GPU, I would say go for desktop, which is much more custom built and cooling system is there. Perfect indeed. But make sure kids get 1060 GTX. Mine is 1050 and it's a bit laggy, but it's good for editing video and watch movie on the bed, editing on the bed. Yeah, I like portable. That's how I got most of my video out fast, at least. Anyway, this video is not sponsored by any like Tanabear or anything, but I have to say, Ubisoft, try to get your technical support a little bit easier this time. I tried calling in technical support many times in Ubisoft and they failed to help. they failed to get any support. Anyway, that will be all for today. And hopefully I see you in Ghost Recon Wildland. Nevertheless, I've said I'm going to bed soon. It's 11:30. I have to turn off because neighbor children is going off to bed soon. So tomorrow they can wake up at least 5 in the morning to get all their asses up and get into the car and go to school. Anyway, that will be all, and I'm gonna enjoy myself Far Cry and Watchdog. Ghost Recon, I'm going back in soon. So see you guys on Ghost Recon. Bye bye.